Hi, I'm Mark, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play 9 really easy blues licks to play over a slow blues. So, welcome back to everybody who's been following my blues lessons. This video is going to work the same as the other lessons. What I'm going to do is play an example solo showing all 9 licks in context, and then what I'll do is I'll pull them apart and show you all the licks individually one by one. So I hope you enjoy this, and here's the solo. So that was the solo. That was all 9 licks. What I'll do now is I'll pull them apart and show you them one by one. I should say before we start that the backing track that I played over is also available on my channel as a separate video, so you can play over the licks yourselves or improvise your own. Also, tab is available, and if you see the details below, you'll be able to find out how you can get hold of a copy. Okay, so here's lick 1, and lick 1 goes like this. Okay, and I'll do it again nice and slow. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the F sharp, the A and the B, all 11, 10 and 12 on the G string, B string and B string again. And then I'm jumping and hitting this top E, 12th fret, top E string, and bending that up to the F sharp, so the 14th fret of the where is it? Top E string. So nice and slow. And then what I'm doing is I'm hitting A twice and then bending up on 13 on the B string. Okay, so a whole lick again, nice and slow. Okay, so that was lick 1. Lick 2 now goes like this. So nice and slow. So again, I'm bending 13 on the B string, up to the 14th, the 15th on the B string. So, and then hitting 10 on a top E. Then 13 off to 10, and then slide up from 13 to 15. Okay, so that was lick 2. And lick 3 now goes like this. Okay, and this is where we're kind of moving from the A7 chord into the D7 chord. And what I'm doing here is I'm starting on the C note, which is 13 of the B string, and then hitting 15 of the B and bending that up to the 17th of the B. And then when I get there, I'm grabbing the top E, my little finger, on the 15th fret. Okay, we get that kind of sound, and then I just repeat that. Is it 3 or 4 times? I forget. And then when I come down, I'm using the notes that where are we? 15, 13 on the B string, and 14 on the G string, and that's basically that little that minor pentatonic box position there. Okay, so nice and slow. So that was lick 3. Lick 4 goes like this. Okay, nice and easy. Now I'm thinking of kind of that D7 chord that would be there. Where am I? 14 top E, 13 B, 14 G string. So I'm kind of thinking there, and I'm hammering on into the 14th on the top E. Okay, and I'm just kind of outlining that chord there. Okay, before we carry on and show you the rest of the licks, just quickly like to plug a few things. Firstly, please subscribe. If you've liked the video, please hit like. If you want to, please feel free to share this with your friends. Leave me some comments, that kind of thing. The more you do that with the video, then it kind of encourages me, because, you know, I'm not getting paid for this video. So, you know, please hit like, subscribe, share, all those kind of things. What I will say is, with this particular lesson, I'm starting up some kind of a new concept, and I was kind of reminded of when when DVD players first came out. People of my kind of vintage will remember this. Before then, we just had video cassettes, and you just bought the film, and then DVD came out, and suddenly you had all these bonus features, all this extra stuff, and it was all great. And I'm kind of trying to do the same thing. So we've got the lesson here. There's a bonus set of 11 more licks if you want to learn those. That's bonus content, but that's only available through my Patreon site. So details in the description below. See there if you want to do that and subscribe and support me on Patreon. I'd really appreciate that. And to say thank you, there's 11 more licks. These in this particular lesson are very easy. In the Patreon bonus content, what we get is something that's a little bit more advanced. There's some easy it's a mixture of easy licks, but then some kind of harder licks as well, to try and stretch it. Anyway, on with this lesson. That was lick 4, and so now we'll play lick 5. Okay, so we're using little finger on the 8th fret, B string, and then we're bending up, coming back down on the 7 on the G to 5 on the G, hammer on to 6 on the G. So far we have this, and then we end just by playing 7 on the D string. Okay, and then we've got where are we up to? Lick 6, and lick 6 goes like this. Okay, sliding up from kind of 5 to 7 on the A string, 5 on the D, 7 on the D, and then what we're doing is we're hitting 5 on the G and the B string together and hammering on to 6 on the G string. So that goes like this. So you still get the B string and the G string ringing out together. And then we do 7 on the G and B, back to the hammer on the B and G, 5 to 6. Okay, so nice and slow. And then we end just with that A note on 7 on the D string. Okay, so lick 7 now is going to go like this. Okay, nice and slow. What we're doing is we're starting with little finger again on the B string 8th fret, coming off to 7th fret on the B string, and then bend them back up to that G note, which is the 8th fret. Okay, and then off to 5 on the B, to 7 on the G, back to 5 on the B string. So this fits really nice over that E7 chord that we've just moved to in the chord progression, because this whole kind of lick anchors off that E note there, 5 on the B string. And then we just end it by, again, 8 on the B string, bend up, and then off to 5 on the B. Okay, so that was, I guess that was lick 7. Lick 8 goes like this. So we've played something over the E7, now we're playing over the D7, so if you think of where a D7 chord would be there, what we're doing is kind of picking out the bottom of that chord, or top, depending on, I guess, how you're looking, Harry. The B and E strings. Okay, so what we're doing is hammering on 5 to 7, and then on the B string, then 5 to 8 on the top of E, and try and just let the notes ring out as much as possible. Okay, see the tab for the actual specifics of the notes and the order I'm playing them, but that's it, nice and slow. And then just ending with that slide, 8 to 10 on the B string. Okay, also I will point out a little advert. If you enjoy the lessons I'm doing and you like acoustic blues as well as electric blues, I have an acoustic blues band. We're called Northbound. I have a CD out. Please support us if you'd like. Yeah, 11 tracks of original acoustic blues there, and you can, again, details below for links to the website and all that kind of thing, and they're available on kind of all your you know, regular download stores. So we've come to the end of the lesson and we've just got one lick left, and this is lick 9, and this is going to be played over the turnaround, and it's going to go like this. So I love this, kind of got a bit more of a kind of Chuck Berry feel to it. So what we're doing is 3 times we're bending up from the 7th fret of the G string, and then we're hitting fret 5 on both the B and the E string together, and then we're doing that. That's called a double stop, and we're doing that twice. Okay, that's all it is. So we do that 3 times. And then what we're doing is we're walking down and we're doing 8 on the B string to 5 on the B string. Then we're coming back to 7 on the G string. And then we're doing our little move where we take 5 on the G string, hammer onto 6 on the G string, and then end on 7 on the D string. And then there's another little bit afterwards, but so far we've got this. And then what we do is we just walk up. So we're going 5 to 6 on the A string, and then when we hit 7 on the A string, we're playing an E9 chord. So the whole lick, nice and slow. Okay, so there we go. That was all 9 licks. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, please subscribe, leave me some comments, that kind of thing. Please check out my other videos because I've got tons of other blues lessons, mostly electric, but some acoustic as well. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you again.
I'm a faithful man, honest is what I am. The lies you spread said more about you than me. The lies you spread said more about you than me. The lies you spread said more about you than me.